Well, we've made it past the halfway point of the work week, which means obviously closer to the weekend, closer to those warmer temperatures. But before we get there, we've got to talk about snowfall potential. This is for late tonight through tomorrow evening. Most of the area not impacted. That's one thing you should definitely know here, but those that are could see 1 to 3 inches. We're talking about areas like Roseau, Lake of the Woods, Minnesota, up over to Baudette. Now, most are not going to see this 3-inch side. In fact, I'd be surprised if anyone gets quite to that level. However, I think 1 inch, a couple inches certainly possible. Grand Forks, you could see just a skiff of snow out there. Otherwise, again, just not much to talk about with that snow once you get south of northern Minnesota there. But again, flakes will be flying in some areas. Take a look at our extended forecast here. So even though it's not going to really accumulate all that much in most areas, we will have a period of time where that snow is going to come down. Really, Grand Forks could see a little bit of that as well. As mentioned, once you get down to Fargo, maybe a little bit of rain tomorrow, but that's going to be about it. Most areas south and west of Fargo not going to see any precipitation at all. You'll have a good deal of cloud cover, and yes, we will be dealing with those winds again without a doubt. Take out our wind gust peaks today. What were the highest wind gusts we saw? See Fargo 37 mile per hour wind out of the northwest. See Langdon 38, Devils Lake 38. How about Carrington 44 mile per hour wind gust. 43 Jamestown. How about 58 mile per hour wind in Bismarck? So yes, it was windy, very windy for some. Numbers right now, 36 in Fargo, Grand Forks, both under a clear sky. Jamestown mostly cloudy, 36 as well. A little cooler in Bemidji under that mostly cloudy sky. Satellite and radar. Again, potential is there for a couple of snowflakes around Jamestown, just with a quick wave of energy moving through, but that's not going to have really any impact out there. That's overnight tonight. Love this shot sent in this evening by Angie Sunset from Big Cormorant Lake tonight. And again, what's interesting was we had those clouds all day, but then just breaking right there at the surface so you could see that sun peeking through. Another great photo, sunset in Fergus Falls by Mackenzie. Mackenzie, thank you so much for sharing your photo. Lovely sunset for so many areas out there tonight. Again, we talk about this snow as it sags south from Canada into northern Minnesota, and you can see again we've got some pretty persistent snow in some areas. It's just not going to come down at a very quick pace. And again, with the temperatures where they're at, so I don't think they're going to stick that much in most areas, and we're not going to see a lot of snow accumulate on the ground. Meanwhile, in Fargo, we're 42, 43 during the afternoon tomorrow. Could see a little bit of that snow slide as far south as Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, but again, no real impact with that on the ground in terms of any accumulation. Afternoon highs got 43 in Fargo, 39 in Wahpeton. Temperature trend, where are we heading? We've been talking about it for several days. We'll continue to talk about it because it does look so good out there. We are going to be above average for a several-day period starting on Sunday. Before we get there, we've got 43 tomorrow, 39 chilly on Friday, back up to 43 mostly sunny on Saturday. Then we got 52 and then mid-50s. So we talked about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, still in the 50s on Thursday. So, I love it. I love talking about that and bringing that kind of news because, it makes me feel like you like me.
It's convenient for sure. We'll take it while it's here. It's not going to last forever. We know that.
And we do like you, Russ.
Thank you.
We might like you when the weather turns bad. We'll see.
I may not like myself.
Stick around. We'll introduce you to Minnesota's first woman infantry officer, and we'll show you what it took for her to get there next here at 10.